All right, guys, so Zach here with Extreme Outfitters. We're at the 2025 Total Archery Challenge in Pennsylvania, and everybody hears from the archery experts and the gurus, but we want to hear from the people of the Total Archery Challenge. So that's what we're doing. We're going to head around and we're going to talk to the people here at TAC. All right, we're out here at the Total Archery Challenge in Pennsylvania. What bow are you running, and what is your arrow setup of choice for this?
So I'm running the Hoyt Alpha AX2. And my arrow setup of choice is a Victory Rip TKO and a 250 spine.
How many pounds are you shooting?
80 pounds.
That's what we like to hear. Everybody knows we're fans of the high poundage bows. Okay, so this has been the most popular bow I think that we've seen here. So what bow are you shooting, and what's your arrow setup?
I'm shooting a Hoyt Carbon RX7. I'm shooting VAP SS 300 spine 70-pound bow.
All right, guys, we're here with a very special guest. What's your name?
Blair.
Blair? Blair, where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. Is this your first time here? It is. Which course did you shoot? Do you remember?
Leopold.
Which course did you shoot, Dad?
The Leopold.
The Leopold course. Very cool. So how many targets did you shoot?
6.
How many?
6.
6 targets? Was it fun? So what bow are you shooting, and what's your arrow of choice for this event?
I have the Hoyt Hyperforce, and these are the light speeds, 340 spine.
What do you think about the Total Archery Challenge as a whole?
It's pretty sweet. If you don't come to it, you definitely need to.
What's the bow that you're shooting, and what's your arrow of choice for this event?
I'm shooting a Lift 33, and I got the 300 spine Easton 5.0's match grade.
How long have you had this bow?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks, so you're breaking it in, it's fresh. What are your thoughts on it?
It's pretty fun. Draw cycle's a little different. I was used to shooting a PSE, and it's a 70 pound, so a little bit of a change, but it shoots pretty flat, which is nice.
So as far as Total Archery Challenge goes, what's your bow of choice and arrow setup?
So I run the same arrow from turkeys to elk and TAC, everything. So I run right in that 420, 425 total setup. This year I brought the PSE Mach 30, the EC2 cams. These things are just butter smooth. I love them. I wasn't always a PSE guy for a lot of years, but recently I've switched over. I've been converted, so this is what I'm going to run all year.
But when it comes to the Total Archery Challenge, what's your bow of choice and what's your arrow build?
I'm currently shooting Hoyt RX8 Ultra, and arrow choice is always going to be an Easton Axis.
The Easton Axis, the 5mm or the 4mm?
5mm.
The 5mm, so that's been my go-to. So when it comes to the courses out here, you've been coming for a couple of years. What's your favorite course that you've shot so far?
Honestly, I'm a big Dudley fan, so it's always got to be Knock On.
When it comes to like bow build, arrow setup for an event like this, what's your bow of choice and what's your arrow setup?
So I got a Phase 4, been rocking it for a while, but I shoot a Victory RP TKO.
Okay.
I might change it. I like Easton too, but it just came out with a lighter option, so might be changing.
Dude, going to that 5.0, dude. So that's what I did. I went to the 5.0 this year, and dude, no complaints, man. How's the event been for you so far?
Pretty good. I mean, the rain kind of puts a damper on things, but other than that, it's been great. So good people around.
It has, man. It's been really good. So did you get to shoot at all while you've been here this weekend?
I haven't shot any courses, but I did. I shot the Caribou and just a little bit on the practice range.
How'd the Caribou go?
6 shots. I put 3 in the 10, but none in the 12.
Okay, well, I can definitely not shoot with you.
Being able to shoot with my dad and my son, it's been amazing.
So this isn't a family event for you?
It's a family event, yes. Three generations of Gant men are out here every year.
That's pretty incredible. That makes it fun. So for you, when you come to this style event, what is your bow build of choice and what's your arrow build of choice?
Oh, I wish I had it. So I have a Bowtech Realm X.
Yep.
That's 2018. I'm looking to get a new one, but I'm waiting right now. I had used gold tip velocities, 30.5 inches with what is it? Oh, what's the name of the vanes? I forget the name of the vanes on it, but 2.5 inch vanes, X3 vanes.
Okay, the X3. Yeah.
X3 vanes. So that's my arrow build.
As far as total archery events, how many have you been to?
This is my first event.
Okay, first event. What's your thoughts on this?
I'll never not come here again.
Dude, so Total Archery Challenge is by far my favorite event that we do when it comes to archery in general. Aside from hunting, this is like the place to be, and this is growing year after year. How many different courses have you had an opportunity to shoot?
I've had an opportunity to shoot 2 so far. I've only been able to get towards 1. I had a couple issues with my bow setup, but now I'm dialed in, so tomorrow's going to be my day. I'm going to hit the Sitka course at 1:30.
Okay, Sitka course is a great course, and tomorrow is going to be the day to shoot because the weather is going to be the best. When it comes to this style of event, right, you're talking about we're doing these super long shots, these really technical shots, a lot of uphill and downhill. What's your bow setup and what's your arrow of choice?
So honestly, this is what I use for my hunting setup. It's the Matthews Phase 429 at 65 pounds. I could shoot it out of my tree saddle perfectly fine, and here I find it's very stable and I can get the distances I want and I can hit the target where I'm aiming.
So that's exactly what we're looking for, right? Hit where we're aiming at. There's a lot of people that have struggled this weekend with that. But as far as arrows, what's your arrow build look like for this?
So my arrow build right now is, it's gonna change out this hunting season, but I'm shooting the Deer Crossing Archery Hunters and a 400 spine. They weigh anywhere between 342 to 343. But only reason because my draw length is so short.
What's your overall thoughts on this style of event?
Oh, I love it. I mean, walking up and down these hills, it's a challenge. It'll challenge you, but if you're in shape and you know what you're doing, you'll have a blast.
I would agree. It's a great time. You meet a lot of really great people. Do you do any other type of archery, excuse me, aside from like bow hunting and total archery?
Yeah, I do. I compete in some competitions that are local towards me. I got a league in the winter on Tuesday nights.
I mean, as far as total archery as a whole, what's your thoughts on this style of event?
I don't think it gets much better than this. Grassroots, you get to meet everybody.
Yep.
You know, everybody that you watch on YouTube, you get to have a conversation with, and
you get suckered into doing an interview with me randomly while you're walking by. You're welcome.
I wish I had a burger with me right now, but you know.
When it comes to this style of event, what's your bow build of choice?
Oof. So right now I've got an Alpha X, but I like a lot of bows. Hey, you can't go wrong now. Everyone's making a good bow. But I personally right now I've got an Alpha X.
As far as this, with these long shots, if you were to build an arrow specifically for this, what would it look like for you?
So right now I'm rocking Axis, 5mm Axis, regular hit, no collar, 9/32 field point. It comes in like right at 400 grains at 340, so it's kind of light.
Okay, what about when it comes to arrow selection for this type of event? Are you building something different? Are you running your hunting setup?
So I run a TAC specific arrow just because I want something that can get out there and you know, when you're building arrows and doing arrows, the margin of error is the most important thing, and you want to widen your margin of error. So I built myself a nice light arrow. It's going to give you a flatter shooting trajectory, and it's going to allow you to not have to pay such a hefty penalty on those misses. Obviously on the hunting side, we like something that's got a little more weight up front, a little more robust, can help get through that through those vitals a little more easily.
But when it comes to this style of event, what's your bow of choice? What's your bow build look like?
Man, so my bow build this year, I'm running the Lift X 29.5. I'm using all Matthews for my rest and my stabilizers, and then I'm running the new HHA sight, dude, and I'll tell you, I'm loving it, man. It is solid, dude.
So you're running the Nitrix Pro?
Yeah, Nitrix Pro.
Yep, so I've got the Nitrix. I agree. Fantastic sight. It looks good on the bow as well. So you say you shoot an 80-pound bow, which can be frowned upon by some of the individuals in the archery community, depending on who you talk to. Sure. So what kind of speeds are you getting out of it with the arrow setup that you're running?
Yeah, so the Lift X 29.5, it's a 300 or 460 grain arrow. It's like right at 80 pounds. It should be like 306 right now with my Lift X 33. I think it was 294, something like that. So just dropping that 5 pounds, you know, you drop about 10 feet per second.
So when you build these arrows out, what is the specs? What does it look like for you?
So for me, around total arrow weight's around 495, 500 grains. So I'll take the 250 spine, I'll cut them down to about 28.5. I put in the 55 grain half out.
Yep.
And then 125 grain point, and that's what works best for me. I'll have a wrap and 3 AAE max stealth vanes.
As far as these events, what's one tip or one thing that you would encourage people to do or know before coming to this style of event?
Be safe and run a first aid kit. I run an IFAC on the bottom of my marsupial. It doesn't have to be something major, but you're spending so much money on gear. Spend like $60, go to Red Cross, learn a first aid cast. You never know what's going to happen up on the mountain, and just being able to help somebody could easily save their life or save their day.
When it comes to this style of event, how many courses did you shoot here at Seven Springs?
This will be the second one today. We were able to get up here yesterday. We shot lacrosse. Today we're shooting Ultraview. West Virginia, we shot Sitka. But really, if you can figure out your schedule right, you can shoot every course every day almost if you wanted to.
Yeah, if you want to put in the work. So we had a guy that came in day one. He shot 3 courses back to back, and he was hurting after day one. If you had to pick one thing in the archery world that you could do, what would it be? Bow hunting, target archery, TAC?
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, you really can't pick one. I like TAC because it's a good mix of all of it.
Yep.
But I mean, any of them. It's my favorite is what I'm doing right now. You know.
That's it. Okay, so as far as venue or course selection, which one do you guys like best?
We want to try the ones out west, you know, if time and money allow. Challenging wise, I think physically Vermont is more challenging, but here with all the vendors, meeting folks like yourself, it's more enjoyable here, I think.
For sure.
Agreed?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think that's the kind of general consensus here. Like the one here in Pennsylvania, you just got so many vendors to walk through, so many good courses. How many courses did you guys shoot here?
This year we shot 6.
Yeah, about 6.
Oh, you guys shot a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of all the 2 a day. So you guys are moving and grooving, putting in the miles.
For sure.
So I've also got one more question for you.
Okay.
Total Archery Challenge. We're going East Coast to West Coast. Which is your favorite venue?
That's such a tough one because PA and Michigan, for me, I'm from the Midwest. Just the attitudes, and I haven't been to all the eastern ones, you know, because actually some of them conflict with family dates. But I love just the people over here in PA and Michigan. They're used to the Friday night fish fries, you know, they're used to the supper clubs. I grew up in Northern Illinois and Wisconsin, so like I'm used to a bunch of dudes that don't know each other getting together and heckling hard. You go out west and it's like each group kind of has their clique, so I can't just jam like alternate egos together and have an explosion that's fun. It seems like it's a little bit different.
I mean, if you talk to somebody that's never been to a Total Archery Challenge event, what's your #1 recommendation or tip you have for them?
Oh man, these things are really fun. I mean, really, really fun. It's just come here with expectations of just having fun and just relaxing and shooting, and you know, it's like I can miss a 10 ring here and not even fret about it. Any other weekend, if I'm outside of the 10, I'm pretty disappointed. You know, so it's like it's a different mindset. You're just not. It's not as intense. It's just more casual. It's just come here to have fun.
So you've been to all of these, right? I think you're probably the only person I've talked to that's been to every single one. So if you had to pick a venue as far as your favorite one, and you had to narrow it down to one, which would it be?
Man, you can't go wrong with any of them, but I gotta say, at least for me, my personal favorite's Big Sky. So Big Sky last year, Red Lodge this year is going to be really cool. Just Montana's got the sights, it's got the amazing angled courses. I mean, the hike's amazing, and you can see a lot of cool stuff you may not see at home.
All right, guys, that's it. You've heard from the people of the Total Archery Challenge. Incredible event here. It's been wet. It's been a blast. It's time for us to close up and get out of here. As always, appreciate you guys watching. If you need anything, head over to the website, extremeoutfitters.com, for all of your archery and bow hunting needs, and we will see you guys in the next video.